Ay. Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to Good Bro Production. I'm here, your boy Plan Motif, giving you guys another reaction video. And this time, I'm gonna talk about Pangil sa Pangil Disaster versus Sak Maestro Gapo. At ito nga pala ay requested ni Muhammad DJ Barilla. Sabi niya, react na boss, idol, Sak versus Disaster. Tapos, ano rin to, request din to ni George Demasilio Jr. Sabi niya, Sak Maestro versus Disaster, Sir Plan, bago lang. Sir Plan, pareact naman, Disaster versus Sak Maestro, bagong labas yan. So ngayon gawin na natin to guys at kasi kakarating ko lang rito sa studio din at kakatapos lang natin magtrabaho. Sabi ko nga sa inyo guys nagwo-work ako, so pagkatapos na ito mamaya alas 10 dito, meron tayong kliyente, so meron na naman tayong pera, pera. So meron na may part-time, may trabaho na tayo, tapos meron pa tayong kliyente, so doble-doble tayo. Ganun pa man guys, gawin na natin to guys, pero kung bago lang kayo rito sa channel natin, huwag niyo kalimutan mag-subscribe, i-like, i-share yung video natin. Ganun pa man, kung hindi nyo naman ma-share, i-like nyo na lang para ma-recommend siya sa iba. At huwag nyo kalimutan guys, palagi mag-subscribe muna kayo bago kayo manood para kahit pa paano madagdagan yung subscribers natin. At ganun pa man guys, hindi ko natakay mga paborito ninyong artist at nasa fax meaning at message lang tayo at sana ma-enjoy ninyo yung reaction natin. Sinasamahan nyo lang ako mag-react. Karamihan ng mga sinasabi ko rito, hindi opinion, hindi rin pananaw, tumatakbo lang sa isip ko. So nakikita nyo lang ako nag-iisip. Nagsasalita lang ako dito, tapos naririnig nyo lang kung ano yung iniisip ko. Parang kinakausap ko na yung sarili ko, parang ganun. Kasi pag nagbibideo ako guys, like ko iniisip, parang nagsasalita lang ako mag-isa parang ganun. Wala ka lang nakikinig sa akin, ganun. Ganun po man guys. Maraming salamat guys at patnubay ng magulang ang kailangan gawin natin guys. Pangil sa Pangil, Disaster versus Sak Maestro. Pero bago ako mag-start, bigay ko lang yung pedigree ko. Music producer in California, mga audio engineer at the same time. Ang master hypnotherapist, ang mananal, master practitioner, and applied psychologist. Sa description nandoon yung channel ko, maglalabas ako panibagong kanta. Sana magustuhan ninyo at meron akong bisita doon. Kilala ninyo kung sino yung magiging bisita ko. Ganun pa man. Yung bisita, tinatawag doon yung parang featuring o guest. Ganun pa man, gawin na natin ito guys. Pangil sa Pangil, Disaster versus Sak Maestro Gapo. Like muna natin yung video. Huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe sa PSV. Shoutout kay Phoebus. Let's get it.
You know, the fucking real pangil sa Pangil sa Pangil.
Kakasaka pa pag nagsabayan.
Pangil sa Pangil.
May karakas sa talastasan.
Pangil sa Pangil.
Kada tabas malalagasan. Handa ka na ba sa paglabas na mga naatasan kataas-taasan?
Let's go, Andy! Let's go! We took Pinoy battle rap to new heights without you. Pangil.
Okay. Woo! Yeah, shoutout sa Fubu guys.
Makakaasa po kayo na lahat
Ahon
ng
mahirap.
support na kailangan po natin na ibibigay po ng ahon mahirap para po sa inyo.
Talaga sila sa tao.
Sama-sama tayo aahon.
Ahon mahirap!
Sabay-sabay tayong aahon sa hirap. Ahon mahirap.
Ahon na yun. Woo! Tokyo Grill. Ilang oras ba to guys? 56 minutes. Shit. Yo. Yo. Ang daming ano nila. Start ko na rito para matapos na.
Pangil sa Pangil here at Olongapo City. Before we start this battle, you know the fucking drill! We would like to thank our sponsors, PSP Gym, Toad Manila, 1538 Jewelry, Fubu, Ahon Mahirap, Tokyo Grill, 1xBet, Underground Crafts and Apparel, Cyber Philippines, Aputure, and Fortuny Advertising. Gentlemen, on my right, introduce yourself. Sak Maestro, Bisaya, Davao City, Pilipinas. Pinoy, let's go!
Alright, shit. 1-0. Previous battle. Sak Maestro versus Sak.
Shout out to my family, my kids, Nico, Lian, Mandy, I love you so much. Rest in peace to PH, RIP to Bender, RIP Pat Steak. Rest in peace to John, let's go!
Okay.
And, gentlemen, on my left, introduce yourself in the Philippines!
It's fucking disaster, dog. Damn. Lebanon. Lebanon.
GTX, Disaster, man. Shouts out to all the homies, man, holding me down, man. Shouts out to my boys, Looney, Smugglers. Shouts out to GHR. Tommy King, you already know what's up, man. Shouts out to my boy Mike Swift. Shouts out to Putin Calabao. Shouts out to Sunagan Flip Top and PSP, because this is one big fucking scene.
Let's go.
Brother, find us. You want who goes first?
First time yun ah. First time. Sabi ni Sassy goes first. First time yun ah. Nangyari.
On the coin toss. Philippines versus United States of America. Bangin! Sa bangin! Sa bangin! No!
Let's get it. Let's see.
Yo, check it. Longa po was popping. No split na agad. Makuha yung support, talo yun ang tunay kong hangad.
Okay.
Kaya bilang respeto sa inyo, naghanda ako ng sagad. Inconsistent kasi si Sak, kaso bawal daw tamad. Bagay maglakad, ginamitan ko ng quickness. I'll take it to the hole, slicing through the defense. Pinoy step, lay up, suwabe na pagka-finish. Skyery off the glass. Alam mong sure ball pag may English. Sleepless.
Sure ball pag nag-English. Kasi parang English ba sinabi niya? No? Kasi may English words din para sa pool eh. Tuloy natin.
Pag may English. Sleepless and extinguished. You keep on counting sheep. Diz, it's time to hit the sack. You're covered in the sheets. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. You slumbered in the deep. You couldn't beat me in your dreams like you're punching in your sleep. Yeah. Punching in your sleep because you're just another typhoon. To us, it doesn't matter. We're so used to it, we'd gather around the flood full with laughter. But when I shoot this rapper, exit wounds would come right after. These bullets are like Pinoys, always go through these disasters.
Bars.
You
Ganda ng pagkakasabi niya. Sabi niya, disaster para ka lang sa aming, parang bagyo ka lang sa amin. Binabaha kami. Tinutulugan lang namin yung baha ng, parang yung baha ginamit niya yung flood with happiness. Parang binabaha lang kami rito ng saya. Parang ganun, pag binaril kita dyan, tatagos sa likod mo. Tapos, yung pagtagos sa likod mo, yun yung ibig sabihin na parang Pilipino kami na kahit sa ang klase ng disaster o sakuna, lumulusot kami ang laking bagay.
But when I shoot this rapper, executions will come right after. These bullets are like Pinoys, always go through these disasters.
Bars.
You an LA gangster? Holy sirens in your home environment? Did all them riots make you tough? But in tough, the OG's silent. So if disaster gon' get violent, homicide, my homies riding through LA with them choppers. You gon' die like Kobe Bryant. So bro, be quiet. You from Lebanon. He's in the wrong game. You didn't run the Staples Center. But then it all changed. Along came a little shooter. Step from long range. Then the GOAT moved to LA. Here's Lebanon James. Lebanon James, God paid. What you shoot?
Damn, dude.
You gonna die like Kobe Bryant. So bro, be quiet. You from Lebanon. He's in the wrong game.
Ihimay lang natin
in
part
your
na to.
home environment.
Yeah.
Did all them riots make you tough? But in tough, the OG's silent. So if disaster gon' get violent, homicide, my homies riding through LA with them choppers. You gon' die like Kobe Bryant. So bro, be quiet. You from Lebanon. He's in the wrong game. You didn't run the Staples Center. But then it all changed. Along came a little shooter. Step from long range. Then the GOAT moved to LA. Here's Lebanon James.
Ganda ng pagkakasabi niya. Step, long shooter. Sinabi niya parang siya si Steph Curry. Long shooter. Tapos yung nag-move si LeBron James, sinabi niya si Lebanon James. Kasi nag-move, diba? Tuloy natin. Tapos si Disaster taga Lebanon.
Lebanon James, God pain. What you shooting like? 51%? Think your gun's legit? That's how you kill them thugs and shit? Take a million blood-sick Crips, you bitch, you still ain't fucking with The biggest gang out here was the Philippine government.
Bars.
Yeah, Bisaya ni represent. I give you my respect, but if you think that I just let you check me this, I'm gonna react. A Christian, not a threat, but you get kicked across the head. Pick him up, then slam you now. I'm Islam, Makachev. You're
Wow.
big enough.
Ang galing ng pagkaagamit niya nun, no? Parang ginamit niya yung Christian, tapos ginamit niya yung Islam, yung mismong religion para magkaroon ng punchline. Kasi yung punchline mismo yung Islam, di ba? I'm a Christian, sabi niya ganun. Very witty. Kaya himayin natin
Think
dito.
that I just let you check me this, I'm gonna react.
Subukan ko i-simplify yung sinasabi ni Sak Maestro para makakonek ako sa inyong lahat.
Yeah, a Christian, not a threat, but you get kicked across the head. Pick him up, then slam you now. I'm Islam, Makachev.
Islam Makachev. I think member na fighter ng UFC. Tuloy natin.
You're big, then I'll be damned. This disaster would happen naturally. Then I'll donate your talent fee to our nurses with no salary. So better call an ambulance, because this gonna be a tragedy. Send this ass to the ER, that's local hospitality. Yeah. Are you Andrew M. or Francis E? Because you battle too excessively. You treat me as an enemy, but I'll provide you remedy shit. I'm mentally prepared. I even write in memory of disaster on the tombstone to cement your legacy. Yeah.
Okay.
The underlying connection between the chaos is an entity. It controls our fate, our destiny. So this matchup, it was meant to be. To let you see that it took you 20 years worth of your energy and 120 motherfucking battles just to get to me. Even asked the US Embassy.
Bars,
They
putang
provide
anang yan. Ang ganda na sinabi niya dun.
Yeah. The underlying connection between the chaos is an entity. It controls our fate, our destiny. So this matchup, it was meant to be.
Sabi niya yung laban na to, talaga to nakalaan para sa ating dalawa. Sabi niya
To
ganun.
let you see that it took you 20 years worth of your energy and
Sabi niya, para lang mag-invest ka, maglaan ka ng 20 taon ng iyong enerhiya, tas para matapat ka lang sa akin. Kasi na ako yung destiny mo, parang ganun sinasabi ni Sak Maestro.
it was meant to be. To let you see that it took you 20 years worth of your energy and 120 motherfucking battles just to get to me. Even ask the US Embassy. They provide you visas, connect your flights, direct them private jets of Filipinos. For a gentleman's agreement, we are Lebanon believers. Thinking westernize the league? Here's the pledge of my allegiance, so
Wow!
terrorize.
Shit, man. Flinip niya si Disaster. Himayin natin ito, guys, para maintindihan ninyo yung sinasabi niya.
To me. Even ask the US Embassy. They provide you visas, connect your flights, direct them private jets of Filipinos.
Sabi niya parang sa embassy, das dinala ka rito sa kinonect yung flights para mapunta ka rito sa Pilipinas. Connection mula sa dating niyang sinabi.
For a gentleman's agreement, we are
Sabi niya, para sa gentleman's agreement, para sa pagkakasundo nating dalawa, sabi niya.
non-believers. Thinking westernize the league. Non-believers. Thinking westernize the league. Here's the pledge of my allegiance, so
Wow.
terror.
Sabi niya sinabi niya dun sa Western got the lead, sabi niya ganun. Sa tingin mo, yung West, yung nangunguna sa mundong to, hindi ito yung pledge ng aking allegiance, yung pagsumpa o pagtake ko ng oath. Kasi, hindi to sinasabi sa inyo, guys, pero may mga Pilipino na pag dumating dito sa Amerika, tapos nakuha yung citizenship nila, wala silang magawa kundi tanggapin nilang na meron silang dugong Pilipino. Katulad ko, hindi ko masabi na Pilipino ako, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na Pilipino pa rin ako sa dugo ko, pero isa na akong Amerikano ngayon. Kasi citizen ako dito eh. Pag nag-citizen kasi kayo at hindi mo itatanggi ng lahat ng Pilipino na pumunta dito sa Amerika at naging citizen, kailangan nila mag-take ng oath. At sa oath na yon, sinasabi na kailangan mong talikuran yung katapatan mo sa bansa na yung iniwanan. Kung saan ka galing sa Pilipinas ka, kailangan mo yung talikuran. Yung pag-ari-arian mo, yung mga ari-arian mo sa Pilipinas, kailangan mo rin tanggalin. Wala na kami mga ari-arian sa Pilipinas, guys. Yung mga lupa namin, pinamigay namin, mga bahay namin, pinagmigay namin. Tapos tumira lang kami sa isang maliit na bahay kasi alam namin na hindi namin na yung kailangan sooner or later. So talagang nagtiis kami kasi yung lupa, mga business. Dati kasi may business kami sa palengke. Marami kami mga business, guys eh. Tapos lahat yun parang nawala din kasi alam namin kung saan talaga kami pupunta. Kasi nandito lahat talaga ng pamilya namin talaga. Tuloy natin guys. So yun yung mga hindi sinasabi sa inyo ng mga taga dito sa Amerika na parang sinasabi nila, oh Pilipino ako, Pilipino. Pero in reality guys, ano yun guys pagiging ano yun pagiging traitor yun guys sa Amerika Ayaw ng Amerika ng ganun. Kasi pag sumumpa ka, parang sa Pilipinas, pag naging Pilipino ka, sumusumpa ka maging Pilipino ka, 'di ba? So sa dugo mo Pilipino ka, pero pag once na sumumpa ka dito sa Amerika na tinatanggap mo bilang isang Amerikano ka na, tapos kailangan mong kilalanin na isa ka ng Amerikano at parang talikuran mo na yung pinanggalingan mo. Kasi nandito ka na nakatira 10 taon, almost 20 years, 'di ba? Eto na yung kinalakihan mo, eto na yung kinamulatan mo, eto na yung impluwensya mo, eto na rin yung tradisyon at kultura na kinalakihan mo. Hindi mo masasabi na Pilipino ka pa rin pag ganun. Umuwi ako ng Pilipinas 2 years ago. September yata yun, 3 years ago. Guys, sobrang init. I promise, hindi ako sanay. Sobrang traffic. Sa isang araw, almost 4 na beses ako naliligo. Umaga, tanghali, hapon, tas gabi. Kasi naalala ko, pumunta ako ng mall, nakatank top ako, nagbasang-basa pa rin ako ng pawis, guys. Pumunta ako, nag-LRT na ako, lahat-lahat. Kahit may aircon, guys, basang-basa ako ng pawis. Tuloy natin.
Terrorize, espionage, exercise.
Paano lang yun, napasintabi lang sa mga tao para maintindihan nila yung mga kinatatayuan namin dito. Tuloy natin, guys.
Non-believers thinking westernize the league. Here's the pledge of my allegiance. So, terrorize, espionage, exercise my demons, but
tignan natin kung ano sinabi niya doon. Make sure ko lang na malinaw yung sinabi niya. Doon sa part na yan. Mali ako nang sinabi.
for a gentleman's agreement, we are Lebanon believers. Thinking westernize the league, here's the pledge of my allegiance. So,
minsan kasi, hindi ko maintindihan kasi may accent din si Saki. So, kailangan kong mabasa talaga dito. Tuloy natin.
terrorize, espionage, exercise my demons, but dears, you are no different from these petty whining divas who pretend that there's some genius who have read encyclopedias but on the net they write impressive like with special childhood favors. Are you? I don't take it serious. I don't take it serious, but you can't ignore the hype. Took me years to earn my spot. Didn't happen overnight.
Yep.
His career is dying. To extend the short in life, he just rattled my dick till he could reach the Gordon Heights.
Bars din yun, sabi niya, nandito, hindi madali na mapunta ako rito sa kinatatayuan ko ngayon. It takes me some time. Pero itong taong to, pabagsak na yung karera niya, kaya ngayon sumasakay siya sa akin. Kasi yung dick riding kasi ang ibig sabihin din yung sumasampa sa akin o parang sumasawsaw sa kasikatan ko para daw may angat ulit yung namamatay niyang karera. Magandang bagay, magandang angle yung binigay ni Sak Maestro.
Gordon Heights is patient. Bisayang want to write. You misled your apostles to the edge of tomorrow, thought that everyone followed. Are you the final boss? Well, I'm Hector Camacho. Give the boss one hit, while I'm an XP at Hancho. Leave you empty and hollow, you like Bobby and Whitney. You wanted all the smoke, well, I'm the top of the chimney, and it's not looking pretty at the heart of your city, because you're all getting busy having parties with Diddy. You Bollywood sissy.
Gagi talaga to si Sak. Wow! Shoutout nga pala kay Didi.
I thought that everyone followed. Are you the final boss? Well, I'm Hector Camacho.
Wow.
Give the boss one hit, while I'm an XP at Hancho. Leave you empty and hollow, you like Bobby and Whitney. You wanted all the smoke, well, I'm the top of the chimney, and it's not looking pretty at the heart of your city, because you're all getting busy having parties with Diddy. You Bollywood sissy. It's like
Bollywood sis.
it's like we're looking at the rear view mirror and taking back to the start of your career. 2003, you played for Cleveland Cavaliers. Then Lebanon James won Pussy of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need you here, Bashir. You might take offense. You might take offense, but to them, you're just another bitch that 2-day prep against. Yeah, they don't give a fuck if both of us ain't making sense. Because it's in English, and thanks to you, di tayo main event. Yeah, you ain't legend, you ain't shit. Take a look, the shit's true. Tangin ang Buddhisti ko, wala kang value.
Okay.
So let me just say before we head to round 2, We took Pinoy battle rap to new heights without you.
Sabi niya dinala namin yung Pinoy battle rap sa pinakamataas na estado ng wala ka. So, parang ganun. Parang pinapalabas dito ang angulo ni Sak Maestro. Parang sampid ka lang dito sa liga namin para makilala ka. Kasi alam mo na, sa buong mundo kasi kilala yung, big shoutout kay Enigma at sa mga Pilipino. Hindi lang yun basta kay Enigma, kundi sa mga rapper at sa buong Pilipinas na talagang may ugali kasi ang Pilipino na sabik tayo sa entertainment eh. Gustong-gusto talaga. Hindi ko alam pero eto guys, share ko lang kung okay lang sa inyo na mag-share ako. Pansinin nyo na yung talent ng Pilipino palaging nasa entertainment. Nasa pagmomodelo, Miss Universe, pagkanta, pagsayaw, o performance sa stage. Kahit ano pa, kahit teatro. Kahit teatro pa yan guys. Tingnan nyo mabuti lahat, mapa-vlog, maraming tuwan-tuwa tayo sa mga ganyan. Kasi meron kasi parang parang may idea biblically na parang meron din mga tao naniniwala doon. Hindi lang basta mga Pilipino, pero dati pa back in the day bago pa mapag-usapan yun, na ang tawag sa Pilipinas ay bansa ng Ophir. Kasi yung mga Ophirian kasi, tayo bilang mga Ophirian, sinasabi kong tayo, pero hindi ko sinasabing tayo. Pero kung sakaling tayo man ay mga Ophirian, ako na nagbigay ng coin, pero ang tawag lang sa bansa ng Ophir. So yung mga Ophir daw, yung mga tao na yun, mga entertainment people talaga sila. Sila yung bansa ng entertainment. Kumbaga, puro lahat ng mga nandoon magagaling sumayaw, magagaling kumanta, tas maraming ginto. Yung mga ganon, guys. So, yeah. Sinubukan ako maglabas ng clothing line ni Ophirians. Proud Ophir, parang ganon. Pero hindi siya pumatok noong 2014 kasi parang hindi pa siya napapanahon yung salitang Ophir. Pero pag ni-research ninyo, ano ba yung Ophir? 'Di ba? O-P-H-I-R. Nasa Bible yun, parang nagta-travel daw yung mga para kumuha ng ginto. Tapos kuhaan nila ng ginto dahil napakaraming ginto sa Pilipinas. Dinadala nila yun sa Egypto or something. Parang ganun. Tapos yung ang pag-describe nila sa mga Ophirians, mga ang gagaling daw kumanta, ang gagaling daw sumayaw. Entertainment talaga. Tuloy natin.
Round one, let's go!
Present lahat, no?
Before I start, the head of Mr. Phoebus bar, I want to say, man, people mention you a lot in battles, but thank you for having me here. Before I start, I just wanted to say, you're the man. You're the man for making this happen and allowing me to try something in another language. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, do you guys know what rhymes with Mr. Phoebus? Tiny little penis.
Tiny little, maliit daw yung titi. Well, normal naman sa mga Pilipino may maliit na Pero sa totoo lang, ang pinaka standards na size ng penis talaga 5.3 o 5.4. Sa Korea, maliit lang ang nila Sa Korea, mga nasa 3 inches lang. Chinese, Japanese, diba? Tuloy tayo.
Boy, I'm about to blow out your brains. I know you think since you're the Bisaya guy, you get to shoot the foreigner today, but I'm way out of your range.
Wow! Bars ka agad. Putang yan. Sabi niya, hindi porket Bisaya ka, makakabaril ka ng foreigner. Kasi kilala ang Bisaya at lalo na yung Mindanao sa pagkikidnap ng mga foreigner. Tapos nagde-demand ng ransom. Pag hindi nabigay yung ransom, binabaril nila, pinapatay nila. Pero sinasabi ni Disaster, alam ko Bisaya ka na sa tingin mo makapatay ka ng foreigner, pero ako ay wala sa range mo. Wala ako sa sa pinaka yung target, yung mga target mo ganun. Tuloy natin.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm out of your range. I'm sky high. When I travel in the plane, I fly with Sabu. When you travel on a plane, you fly sky high with Shabu.
Okay. Kasi, ang ganda din yun 2 lines lang agad, mabilis na agad, may punchline na agad. Pag ako lumilipad, may Cebu. Pero pag ikaw lumilipad, nakaka-fly high ka lang kasi double entendre, double meaning na agad. Nagsashabu ka. O, tuloy natin. O, triple entendre, you fly high kasi nagde-deliver ka naman siya. Parang ang dami ng pwedeng meaning nun. Marami. Huwag niyo yung limitahan yung pag-iisip ninyo, guys. Tuloy natin.
Ma'am, sir, welcome to Shabu Airlines. And I'm about to kill him with a spare rhyme. This is gonna be the biggest comeback the Philippines has seen since Mr. Phoebus' hairline.
Bakit tinitira naman si Phoebus? Wala namang ginagawa si Phoebus. Nagiging panot na daw si Phoebus, yung hairline niya daw tumataas na. Comeback daw, nagka-comeback na rin.
When he set this matchup, you deactivated your Facebook profile because you were rattled. You
Nag-deactivate
figured
na
you don't
siya.
want me to pick up no Filipino personals on you, so you didn't let me see your social media channel. But I am sorry and I regret to inform you, Mr. Hansel. I screenshot
Bakit siya nag-accent ng Indian o kaya Filipino accent ba yun? Tuloy natin.
your pages before I agreed to the battle.
Gago. Sabi niya, nung in-announce daw ni Phoebus na magiging magkalaban tayo, dini-activate mo daw lahat ng mga social media mo. Pero bago pa yun i-announce, chinek na kita, sabi ni Disaster. Dati pa lang ito yung screenshot na kita.
So let's talk about your character. Sack Maestro, you ain't never been a Mac Clapper or a Gap Packer. If you have a knife on you, it's because you're known as an actual backstabber. You started off as a rap fan and a backpacker. Now the notepad in your book bag is actually a fat dagger that says bleep up on the back of it. And on the front side it says me and Akata are gonna smoke crack in the back after.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Akata, that's my boy. I love you. I love you, bro. But you and Akata could make an actual sick-ass lethal weapons
Akata rin si Akata.
because you guys smoke crack back-to-back with your backs to each other like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
Okay.
Yo, this guy doesn't even have a mother. Yo, fuck your mama. Yo, that bitch used to be hot, but she cut her hair short and now she looks like Jin Kazama from Tekken. You look like an art player, a primitive manhunter. Good thing you cut your hair because you were looking like one of Jesus' homies from the Last Supper.
Putang ina talaga. Puro one-line yung ginagawa ni Disaster eh. Kumbaga kahit hindi ganun ka bigat, basta maka-one-line, pumapunch talaga siya. Which is typical kasi ganyan talaga dito sa Amerika talaga guys eh. Kailangan kung magbibigay ka, magpapahinga ka man sa banat mo, make sure mo yung banat mo, mga fillers mo, punches na kaagad, may punches na kaagad para hindi sayang. Kasi at the end of the day may mga judges kasi na sobrang strict, gusto nila may puntos, may punches palagi.
Yo, this guy doesn't even have a mother.
Doesn't have a mother.
Fuck
What?
your mama.
Fuck your
Yo,
mama.
that bitch used to be hot, but she cut her hair short and now she looks like Jin Kazama.
Jin Kazama.
from Tekken.
Sunod na naman.
You look like an art player.
Art player.
A primitive manhunter.
Primitive
Good thing
manhunter.
You
You
cut
cut
your
your
hair
hair.
like one of Jesus' homies from the
Last
Last
Supper.
Supper.
Wow, nabaril si Sak, man. Kinaklone pa lang si Sak dito. Pero ang dami na agad punchline ng Disaster. Makikita yung difference eh. Kailangan mo talagang maging witty at marami kang vocabulary. Hindi sapat yung maraming maganda yung setup. Oo, maganda. Mahaba, pero it's not enough. Kasi, hindi ma-anticipate yung setup mo papunta sa punchline mo. Pero ang daling tabunan pag puro punches na yung nangyayari. Kasi konti pa lang yung nagaganap kay Disaster, ang dami niya na agad punches, di ba? Natatabunan yung mga setup na ginawa ni Sak Maestro kahit pinaghirapan niya ba. Tuloy natin.
Bro, you're part of a metal band that does garage band covers of actual bands on garage band out of your actual garage. Damn, brother. How the fuck is that whole entire group still living with their grandmother? You look like a Hindu guy who has a half-brother Tao fucker down in Calcutta. How the fuck did I end up with this sack sucker? He's lackluster. He can't muster the strength to get past the grenades and the frag clusters. He's paranoid because he's a glass puffer. So he shatters in the face of confrontation and his fans suffer until he takes another hit from the pipe. Then he gains his confidence and he acts tougher to distract you from the fact that the drugs keep his raps cluttered, and that's the reason he blanks out and developed that fast stutter.
Okay. Ang gandang ano din yun ang gandang breakdown ng ginawa ni Disaster. Parang sa dami ng setup niya, pinaliwanag niya sa atin na kaya siya nag-stutter ng mabilisan dahil tinatago niya sa atin na nag-drug siya. Parang ganun yung gusto nang iparating.
Yeah, I got a perfect idea to help you take your art to the next level. Yeah, you should start your own genre of music and call it meth metal. And you smoke out of an aluminum foil.
Yeah, kasi dito kasi ang tawag doon meth eh. Meth. Tuloy natin. Smoke in a meth aluminum.
That's unhealthy and next level ghetto. Basically, even when you're not making music, you're still rocking with heavy metals.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out where you're from with that dumb hair. You look like you grew up on a deserted island and you throw spears at all the white tourists that come there. Yo, I'm at a disadvantage today. Obviously, I'm aware because just based off the possibility of you choking, we're already getting a lot of evil stares. His whole approach today is going to be based off of shock value. People get shocked if he prepares. But fuck that, the king is...
Sabi niya, nasa-shock lang naman yung mga, may shock value kasi nag-shock lang naman siya pag naghahanda ka.
His whole approach today is going to be based off of shock value.
Shock value. Lahat ng pag-approach niya ngayon, yung paghatag niya sa atin ngayon, pagbigay niya sa atin ngayon ng preparasyon niya, lahat may nagbisto lang shock value. Kasi kahit tayo, masya-shock tayo pag nag-prepare si Sakme. So, yung sinasabi niya.
Get shocked if he prepares.
Yeah.
But fuck that, the king is back, and I ain't sharing the throne. I'm the heir to the throne. Bitch, you need me to make a name. Yo, you need me, bitch. Bitch, you need me to fucking make it. You can't make a name on your own. That's why I ain't just busting your balls here. I'm breaking your bones. You want to do something about it, bitch? Change up your tone. I'll punch this little toothpick in the mouth like Razor Ramon. Yeah, then I'm taking your bitch and I'm making her moan. Then I open her mouth wide and then I gave her Turon. Yo, I hate these battle rappers. They're fucking fake. I knew it. And I stayed away from them all once I knew it. Because I'll really shoot one of you motherfuckers and that don't need a punchline to it. Just trust I'll do it. Getting into beef with me is like being stuck in a mudslide. There's no upside to it. I'll stuff your stomach side with a butterfly knife and cut your gut line fluid. I'll grab your fucking little ass neck and slam it against the wall and slam it against the wall and slam it against the wall till your head busts right through it. I'll put a 7.62 through your 7.5 Buick. I'm considerate. I'll even play you your favorite music and let you vibe to it. Then sing it at the karaoke at your funeral and watch your whole family around you vibe to it. Since y'all love singing at your funerals, that's exactly what I'm gonna do to you. Yeah, I'll let the blood ooze you, pull up on you with your little Azusa with a supercharged up, souped up Subaru, then I'll shoot at you. I'll mangle you like noodle soup. From far away, it's gonna look like I'm slapping the shit out of a random Zionist Jewish dude. But there's nothing that...
Wow! Taka na, dami niyang sinabi, mula sa Subaru, shoot niya, parang sinasabi niya palagi na parang very visual. Ang galing talaga ni Disaster sa visual na kaya ang ganda ng laban nila ni Disaster at saka ni Iron Solomon Kaya tinalo siya ni Iron Solomon, I'm pretty sure, tinalo siya dun kasi wala siya sa Kegel exercise ni Iron Solomon, ang bigat nun Dito ang ganda ng visual niya. Subaru, I'ma run you, shoot like a Subaru, bitch slap you like a freaking Jew. Parang bigat. Lahat visuals.
I'm pulling out all the special moves for you. You know it's all over once Disaster starts snapping and solving his invisible Rubik's Cube.
Bars, putang yan. Sabi niya, alam mo, basag ka na sa akin pag nakita mo na si Disaster na parang may binubuo na parang invisible na Rubik's Cube. Kasi kung ano-ano ginagawa niya, di ba? Boo! Kaya talaga si Disaster. Nausukan dun si Sak Maestro Nausukan siya dun. Ahusay, magaling. Pakahusay. Nausukan si Sak Maestro dun. Anong galing. Sabi niya, alam mong magugulantang ka na pag nakita mo na si Disaster na parang nag-aayos at nagbubuo ng imaginary na Rubik's Cube. Putang napaka-genius na. Parang po na. Gago, puta na natin. Tangin ang ganda nun, guys. Sana na-appreciate ng maganda yun, man. Nabigyan sana ng malaking props yun.
Nothing that you can do. I'm pulling out all the special moves for you. You know it's all over once disaster starts snapping and solving his invisible Rubik's Cube.
Wow! Dinagyan po tayo na sayang yun. Tayo yan. Mapapawa kami dito. Ang ganda naman. Tuloy natin.
You ain't ready to
I
beat
know.
off in the war. I'll walk into your little shitty ass house and devour and knock the hinges clean up off the door. Smack the chicken breast steam off your mom's dinner table and make you eat it off the floor. Bitch. Bitch. Ain't no negotiating. Ain't no negotiating. I'm gonna explain to y'all who this Mukano Ngoy is facing. Why is this soy-faced little boy hating? I'll dangle his body above a bunch of alligators in the pond while they're all waiting. That's what I call Pinoy baiting.
Okay.
I'll feed this guy to a shark. He wants to freestyle, then we can stab each other with the most random objects we can find at the park. I'll shake you in the eye with a sharp knife.
Putay na. Sabi niya, papakain ka sa pati. Gusto magsaksakan na tayo na kahit anong klase na madampot natin dun sa park. Kung ano, magsaksakan tayo na kahit ano, bato, toothpick, kahoy, puno.
That I carved off the side of a bark. Because if you choke or forget your words today, I'm going to slap you so hard, I'm going to remind you your parts. I'm a different type of animal, bitch. I was denied at the Ark.
Wow. Sabi niya, I'm a different animal, bitch. I was denied at the Ark. Kasi sa Ark ni Noah, di ba, may iba't ibang hayop na kailangan magkakapareho na different an animal. Pero hindi daw siya kinuha ni Noah kasi sa barko niya, kakaibang hayop daw siya. Hindi siya bilong sa Animal Kingdom. Yun yung sabi ni Disaster. Ang laking punchline nun. Putang very putang genius.
Shake you in the eye with a sharp knife that I carved off the side of a bark. Because if you choke or forget your words today, I'm going to slap you so hard, I'm going to remind you your parts.
I'ma slap you so hard, papaalala ko sa yung ano.
Bitch, I was denied.
Sasampalin kita ng malakas para maalala mo yung sarili mong linya. Ayan. Try natin.
The words today, I'm going to slap you so hard, I'm going to remind you your parts.
Wow.
I'm a different type of animal, bitch. I was denied at the Ark. Because I stalk my prey in the day and take his life at night in the dark. All I need once you're in my sights is the light from the spark. The aim stupid like Cupid. I put a bow and arrow right through your heart. You've been struggling to survive from the start. This verse is crippling your lifeline. So even though we live timelines apart, I'm still giving you a lifetime of art. Bitch, yeah. But this like, you don't appreciate it. This like showing a Da Vinci painting to a caveman. It's all affecting. Because he keeps blanking out and he keeps on forgetting how to put bars together in a proper sentence. You're not a vet. You need lots of lessons. I don't think Law from Tekken is ready for Armageddon. Bashar al-Assad with a biological weapon, arm, leg armed, and your top gets beheaded. I'll pull up with a Glock and I'll let it off like Queen Latifah and set it off. Your block will get shredded. I'll pull a long machete and string you along like spaghetti. Bitch, you are not ready. Fuck a milk carton. When I'm done with you, they gonna put your face on a bottle of Henny.
Ang ganda ng putang sunog si Sak Maestro ng first round. It's too much. Performance-wise, tactics, you know, yung wala. Sana prinomo battle na lang sana. Wala Disaster, man. Makikita marami pa talaga kakainin bigas daw si Sak Maestro. Sabi mo, marami ka pang practice. Iba talagang talaga rito, guys. Ibang styles dito talaga. Maganda kung sa Tagalog to, mas magagawan pa ni Sak Maestro ng justice yung niya. Pero pag tinapat mo talaga yung traditional na rap battle na kinagawian namin dito, tapos napupunta dyan sa Pilipinas, parang ganyan, pag lagay mo si Disaster, sanay kami sa ganyan so diba, parang tas makikita mo si Sak Maestro, parang magkaiba talaga ng bigat, diba, ganun. Kasi nauunawaan ko may bigat talaga sa Pilipinas pero may limit lang yung kayang ibigay ng Pilipinas na salita dahil limitado lang yung salita na meron tayo. Meron tayong mga salita na walang equivalent value dito sa Amerika. Maraming words kami rito guys eh. Na kahit ako hindi ko ma-explain sa inyo. Pero naiintindihan ko yung words pero ang hirap i-explain kasi walang equivalent na words sa Pilipinas yung mga salita dito. Tapos parang hindi pa magtutugma kasi kailangan i-simplified pa. Di ba? Kasi meron tatlong bagay ng pagkatuto eh. May over simplicity tapos ano ba tawag dun? Tapos basta may ganun guys eh. Next time sabihin ko na lang. Pero tuloy natin sa second round.
Round 2, stop, maestro, let's go!
Let's go! Wala na.
It's a long round. Nosebleed, no? But yeah, talk about my addiction. So predictable. That's what you brought here. Talk about meth that, meth this. Is that the top tier? Crystal this, crystal that. Since when is crystal not clear?
Okay.
They talk about my hair. But I only want to see my beauty. Kaya ako nagpaupaw para hindi ma-insecure si Pibos at si Looney.
Gagi talaga.
Bars ko ba, yung rebuttal ko ba premeditated? He mentioned something about the stone. When I kill Goliath, then I'm David. Goliath, then I'm David. Yeah, predictable. Your shit is so basic. It's so predictable and basic that when I smoke, I don't even have to say it. Freestyle daw. Gusto nyo ng freestyle? Tayo na. I'll turn disaster to calamity. Sobrang lakas ng suntok. Parang nahulog si Stacey Andy J. Okay, game. Napansin nyo pag yung mga dayo, Arabo o Indiano, yung simoy ng hangin, bigla bang nagbabago? Di ba? Napapatagon sa mukha pag kinakausap ka ng mga tao. Akala ko nag-announcement yung pilot ng aeroplano. This is your pilot Captain Hector Cabo Flight 5J95. Call for Kilikili.
Sabi niyo mga tao doon, nagtatakip ng ilong pag nakakaamoy ng mga Arabo at saka mga Indiano. Which is true naman kasi. Kasi sa kinakain nila yun guys eh. I think ito share ko lang guys hindi ko alam kung totoo, pero may haka-haka at sabi-sabi na sa mga Middle East daw, yung mismong amoy nila sa katawan nila, yun yung pinaka nila perfume nila guys Ako bihira lang ako magpawis guys kasi iba yung klima namin dito guys very sa Pilipinas sarap din talaga doon kasi magpapawis ka talaga Konting galaw ko lang nagpapawis ako Kikita ko nga pumunta ako ng Quiapo Nakatank top ako, nag-short na ako, pawis na pawis talaga ako sa jeep, guys. Tapos makikita ko yung mga estudyante, naka-coat, Sabi ko, paano nangyayari yun? Samantala ko, tagak-tak pawis ko, sobrang init. Tapos sila yung parang nag-ano pa sila. Tuloy na rin, guys.
Tuloy ng kilikili. Kilikili mo rin sa serbaho, tangina.
Gago talaga.
Indian na sili na kami makahinga. Ang baho ng kilikili. Amoy nyo ba? Baho ng kilikili. Tayo na sinundukan ni Akata, 12 noon. Yung sasakyan ni Akata nang may restroom. Dahil tumawa rin po, kaya tuloy si Nico na pabenta ng perfume.
Dumaan nga yan sa FB ko, nagbebenta si Nico ng perfume. Nakita ko yung niya, sabi, naka-suggested friends, ganun. Tapos nakalagay doon, nakakita yung picture ni Nico, mayroon siyang perfume na hawak-hawak. Tuloy natin.
Gili niya, international yung anghit. Nilagyan ng lokal na tawas, yung tawas nagkasakit.
Okay.
Kilikili mo ang dahilan kung magdepensa sa kilikili mo yung Akata effect. Foul odor, spongy stench like durian. Phoebus gave you like 40 grand. All that fucking money you could buy some deodorant. Yeah, I could buy some deodorant. So, Aladdin, where's your fucking magic carpet? In the Indian public market? Why does your motherfucking armpit smell like cumin, seed, and garlic? Oh, you're not Indian. I'm sorry. Well, it's plain to say, all you Bombay motherfuckers look and smell the same to me. Yeah, Bombay ass bitch. Keep rocking them head jewels. drive around the city in his taxi, drinking Red Bull, saying, "Let me take your luggage."
Gago sa pwesto. May katotohanan nun kasi guys, mostly yung mga nagtatrabaho sa 7-Eleven dito sa Amerika. O kaya mga nagtatrabaho sa 7-Eleven o kaya mga taxi driver, mostly mga Indian yan eh. Ay, ako. Guys. Talaga.
Fill the tank with jet fuel. I got an Indian taxi driver, Dopinders from Deadpool. Maximum effort. Send him to oblivion.
Maganda yung
Right in
Deadpool
the
reference.
dominion of my expert opinion. So try to make predictions. It rhymes with fast boxer. You already know the punchline? Yeah, it's Max Holloway. When you battled Matt, your punches weren't tight. Disaster had to strike just to show that he could write. So prove that I could fight, bitch, I got stones up in my pipe. I've been battling meth my whole motherfucking life.
Bars. Sabi niya, kung gusto mo makipag-battle, sabi niya, meron akong dalang bato kasi dati pa lang simula nung panahon ko, nagsashabu na ako na napakatagal. Kasi yung tingin natin sa pagsashabu, bato, di ba? Nagbabato ka.
That shit tonight. Yeah, I know it's not alright talking about me abusing a substance, but you snuck right through the customs with cocaine that's in abundance. So all of that cocaine can compete against our runners, because our meth's so white shit. It got subtitles versus smugglers.
Okay.
You harming motherfuckers, spar with motherfuckers. You the goat, Mr. Jordan, are you Clarkson motherfuckers? Acting all hard like you Spartan motherfuckers, but you scared little bitch like Marlon Peraramas. You know what rhymes with loony? Come battle me, you pussy. Marlon Peraramas and both of you are lovers. I don't mean to point the fingers, but black people get triggered every time you say the N-word. This fucking racist one, them racists thought his legs were getting bigger. But we've never seen that Negro after you got injured. Bitch, why are you so bitter? When you look at the elite, it's like you choose to take a peek when the view is from the peak. And when you hit rock bottom, you're still salty in defeat. Now you're about to find out the top level's not as sweet. You better Pat Stay. See, I watched it on repeat. And Pat said something that cuts me really deep. Pat said, "Don't get confused being emotional with weak. That is slit the throat open with tears rolling down his cheek." It made me weep. Because Pat Stay was stabbed until he died. So I looked up to the sky and said, "I'll give it a try." Drive a knife into the sky. Tears pouring from my eye. I couldn't help but cry ang kating sibuyas Mumbai. So die this, slices. When I leave you lifeless, gonna make you 6 feet under. That's your height, this. You will never grow without an interesting life, this. Di na natutubo tong Mumbai kahit mag 5'6". So go back to Mumbai, bitch. You've been dishonest. American artist. See, we were eager to meet you, but you seem like a diva. The biggest bitch out of Lebanon is Mia Khalifa.
American con artist ang sabi niya. Tapos meron pa siyang sinabing Mia Khalifa.
Dishonest. American artist.
American artist.
See, we were eager to meet you, but you seem like a diva. The biggest bitch out of Lebanon is Mia Khalifa. Think you have an idea of what it's like in the Philippines? You know about the third world struggles when we try to live in peace? This OnlyFans whore had it easy getting cheese while our OFWs get abused in the Middle East. So bitch, please, the judges,
Ang bagay nun. Dito sa Amerika, merong OnlyFans eh. Mga babae dito guys eh. Kaya ang laking bagay na gusto kong explain sa inyo to, kaso nga lang wala akong chance kasi hindi siya nababanggit sa mga battle eh. Pero nakakahiya, nakakainis din sa isang banda. Nung may kita mo yung mga tao at mga kabataan na merong mga cellphone, tapos nakaka-access sila sa western culture. Naakala nila yung western culture dito sa Amerika mabuti para sa kanila. Maraming mga idea dito at mga pananaw na hindi para sa inyo talaga eh. Naakala nyo, parang for example ganito, pinipilit ng Pilipinas na maging advance. Yung tipong mga kalamo yung mga ibang tao dyan na kailangan, pwede na magkakotse, mga ganyan, pwede ka nang mag-loan ng magkakotse. Pero hindi naman sapat yung kinikita ng Pilipinas kasi yung value ng pera natin hindi naman ganun kalaki talaga eh. So, napapwersa yung mga tao na magnakaw, gumawa ng krimen kasi merong hinihingi yung lifestyle at status na hindi naman kaya ng kapasidad ng Pilipinas. 'Di ba? Kung kaya ng kapasidad ng Pilipino, pwedeng maabot. Pero kung ito lang yung mirror lang, yung kaya mong gawin sa buhay mo, tapos bibigyan ka ng government natin na kailangan ganito ka mag-adjust ka. 'Di ba? Ang hirap mag-adapt sa idea ng Western society na kailangan ganito na dapat yung standard natin na parang sa Western culture. Kasi nabe-brainwash tayo ng kultura dito dahil sa mga social media. Naakala natin yung mga nangyayari dito sa Amerika, pwede sa inyo. Yung mga applicable dito, hindi applicable sa inyo. Kasi hanggang ngayon, third world country pa rin ng Pilipinas eh. I'm sorry to say this, pero pinupwersa ninyo na maging, top 1% sa pinakamataas na. Pero hindi talaga guys eh. Hindi talaga kaya minsan na aawa ako sa mga kapwa natin Pilipino na sobrang nag-work, matugunan lang yung lifestyle na hinihingi ng society na hindi nyo naman kailangan guys. Hindi nyo kailangan makipagsabayan dito sa Western culture, hindi naman talaga kailangan guys eh. Nabe-brainwash kayo ng mga nakikita ninyo lalo ni mga kabataan natin. 'Di ba? Nang tipong bakit hindi natin i-normalize? I-normalize? Saan niyo nakuha yung salitang normalize na yan guys? Hindi yung para sa inyo. I-normalize natin yung ganito. Guys, hindi para sa inyo yun. Kung nakikinig kayo ng mga reaction video ko, nagmumura ako guys. Minumura ko talaga kahit sino mga artist na nagbibigay ng mga kagaguhan na ideolohiya. Kasi mas maganda na may sumisita ng pagkakamaling ideolohiya na yun guys. Yung ideolohiya na yun. Kasi kailangan mabura yun eh. At matutunan nila. Hindi man makarating sa kanila, makakarating yun sa mga tao na sinasabihan nila. 'Di ba? Babalik yun. Kasi kailangan yun guys eh. Kailangan kong isakripisyo yung reputasyon ko at magsabi ng ganito kahit marami magbash sa akin. Ang mahalaga merong tumama doon. May magtama sa inyo. Kasi very importante yung mga detalye na hindi sa inyo binibigay. At yung mga detalye na nakuha nyo dito na hindi naman para sa inyo. 'Di ba? Oh. Meron pa nga mga sinasabi na tulad ng yung abortion daw kailangan kailangan daw maging yung parang nag-a-agree yung mga tao sa abortion. May body, may choice. Kayo ba tama ba yun, guys? Pag sinasabi ng mga babae, may body, may choice. Pag gusto ko magpa-abort ng baby, bigyan ako ng karapatan. Kasi choice ko 'to, katawan ko eh. 'Di ba? Tama ba yun, guys? O marami magko-comment dito, tama yun. Mga babae yan, kailangan nila yun, ganito, ganyan. O 'di ba? Sasabihin ng mga tao na gano'n. 'Di ba na, okay, kung your body, your choice, tatanungin kita, kaya mo bang pumatay? 'Di ba? May kakayanan ka pumatay. Your body, your choice, katawan mo, pumatay ka. Bakit hindi mo kaya? Kasi alam mo labag sa batas 'yun. 'Di ba? Hindi mo pag-aari yung katawan mo. Kasi kahit paano nakapaload ko pa rin sa sistema. 'Di ba? Paano mo sabihin your body, your choice? Pupunta ka nga sa mall, hindi mo magawa yung gusto mo eh. Eh di magnakaw ka, your body, your choice. 'Di ba? Yung ganong klase lang na analogy hindi niyo makita. Sabihin ng mga tao, bakit yung mga tulad niyan, for example, sabihin na natin sa LGBTQ, dito ang laking problema niyan. 'Di ba yung mga traditional na American na tulad namin, nilalabanan yung mga ganon na mga LGBT na para nakuha na ng Pilipinas. Ano bang alam ninyo sa LGBTQ? Wala kayong alam doon. So sabihin, may mga ang gender fluid ganito ganyan, maraming klase ng mga gender. Fuck you. 'Di ba? Huwag kayong na parang alam niyo yung mundo. No, wala kang gender. 'Di ba? Kumukuha kayo ng isang klase ng exemption tapos ginagawa niyo extreme na parang ganun bakit merong ganito, may tao na parang dalawa yung ari. 'Di ba? Kinukuha niyo isang exemption, yung tiny substrata tapos pinapalawak niyo na gine-generalize niyo, 'di ba? Ang generalize meron lang sa 1%, meron ng 2 kasarian. Anong pinagsasabi ninyo? I identify myself as a fucking what? 'Di ba? Di pag sinabi ko I identify myself as a woman, pwede ako pumasok sa banyo ng mga kababaihan. Hindi naman pwedeng ganun, guys eh. Anong spectrum? Anong LGBT? Walang spectrum. Maghanap kayo ng psychologist bukod sa akin na nag-a-agree tungkol dyan sa LGBTQ. Walang ganun. Hindi totoo yung mga ganun, guys eh. Yun, bakit kinukuha niyo yun? 'Di ba? Mas natutuwa pa nga ako sa mga bakla sa Pilipinas dahil even though bakla sila, tanggap nila bakla sila pero lalaki pa rin sila. May mga ganun talaga. 'Di ba? Bakit biruin mo bata Bata, 7 years old, 9 years old, nagbabading-badingan. Nakikita mo sa Facebook, nakikita mo sa YouTube, nagbabiral, sumasayaw. Bakit ganyan ang beshi ko? Parang, diba? Ba't ganun? Ba't sinasabi nyo? Ba't hinahayaan nyo mga kabataan? Sino ba yung mga magulang nun? Sino gagabay nun? Anong nakikita nun? Anong alam nila? Wala pa silang muwang. Minor pa yun eh. Nakapag-isip na ng ganun, hindi nagagabayan ng maayos. Tapos sasabihin ninyo, kailangan naming tanggapin, kaming sosyedad. Itong society ang kailangan mag-adjust para sa anak mo. Diba? Kami mag-a-adjust sa'yo. Diba? Ano yun? Anong kagaguhan yun? Diba? Diba? Okay. Champion ka na, nakamit mo na yung goal mo na maging kakaiba ka, na maging unique ka sa lahat ng tao. Okay yun. Pero kailangan hindi namin i-sacrifice yung karapatan namin at yung moralidad namin para tanggapin ka. Ginusto mo yun sa sarili mo eh. Diba? Pero hindi ibig sabihin, kailangan namin isakripisyo yung sarili naming moral para sa'yo. Diba? Oo. Dalawa lang ang gender dito, guys. Saan nyo nakukuha LGBTQ? Parang kala nyo kung sino kayo na parang alam nyo na yung sinasabi ninyo. Dito lang sa amin eh. Oo. Diba? Ang laking bagay ng mga bagay na ganyan. Diba? Sa relationship din, sa ganyan din. Ang dami mga sinasabi na akala ninyo may idea na kayo. Pero hindi. Kami nga rito eh. Ang powerful na bansa, walang kaaway. Ang gera, wala doon sa labas, nandito sa loob sa amin. Diba? Kami mismo nag-aaway, divide and conquer, guys. Diba? Ganun yun eh. Dalawa party list dito, guys. Republican at saka Democrat. Ang mga Democrat, tamad yan. Gusto lang nila umaasa sila sa government. Buong pamilya ko, Republican. Diba? Nandito kami sa idea na pag nagsumikap ka, may makukuha ka. Ayaw namin sa mga tamad, di kami umasa sa government. Kasi, the last thing, yung huling-huling bagay na pwede mong mangyari sa'yo, pakailaman ka ng government mo. Dahil pag pinakailaman ka, tapos ka. Dahil every single day na bumabangon ka, di naman nakikialam sa yung government eh. Malaya ka maghanap ng work. Galingan mo sa pagka-aral mo. Makuha ka ng diploma. Diba? Maghanap ka, dumiskarte ka, gamitin yung utak mo, talinuhan mo, bawat desisyon na gagawin mo. Diba? Yun naman yan guys eh. Diba? Bakit iasa mo sa government? Diba? Sangay-sangay yan, may kanya-kanya silang mga ginagawa eh. Pag gigising ka ng umaga, anong ginagawa mo? Late ka nagigising. Diba? Wala ka pang social relationship. Magdamag kang nakahiga, nagsiselfone, nagte-TikTok, nagpe-Facebook. Oh, hindi ka ba tarantado eh? Nandiyan ka lang, nagpe-Facebook ka, nagko-computer ka lang, naglalaro ka lang pala. Wala kang social relationship, hindi mo alam kung sino pwedeng takbuhan mo pag walang-wala ka ng trabaho. Diba? Guys, ako nga, 3 jobs. May business, 2 part-time. Tapos kayo, isa lang? Sa tingin nyo, kaya nyo mag-adapt dito sa California? Pag isa lang trabaho mo rito, you're done. Diba? Oh, paano nyo gagawin ngayon yun? Diba napakahirap nun? Kasi dito guys, iba dito yung sistema eh. Diba? Required kami mag-work hard. Kung hindi namin gagalingan, kaya sinasabi ko palagi, dito sa Amerika, imposible maging broke ka. Imposible maging pulubi ka pag nagtatrabaho ka. Huwag kang maging mareklamo. Gawin mo. Lumaban ka ng patas. Diba? Kasi makikita mo yung mga kabataan sa Pilipinas kung ano na mga ginagawa. Diba nagbabanda na, nasan ba yung mga magulang niyan? Di nagagabayan ng maayos. Di mapagsabihan. Tapos nagagalit kayo sa mga tao na katulad ko na nagsasabi. Samantalang wala kayong maririnig na katotohanan sa ibang tao kundi sa akin. Mumurahin ko pa kayo. You think I care? Hindi ako takot masaktan yung mga damdamin ninyo. Diba? Bakit kasi yun yung magtutuwid sa inyo eh? Nasaktan ka, ayaw mo na yun makita. Ayaw mo nang ma-visualize yun. Ayaw mo nang muling maisip yung idea na ganon. Diba? Ganon naman yung mga Pilipino eh. Ako, dami kong bashers guys. Simula pa 2020, dami nagmumura sa akin, nagbabastos. Sila nga nagmumura, wala akong sinasabi. Diba? Okay lang yun, ilabas ninyo yung pain ninyo. Magalit kayo sa akin. Pero hindi nyo maitatanggi, nasabi ko na. Yung bagay na dapat na magtutuwid ng moralidad ninyo. At the end of the day, saan ba kayo pupunta? Diba? Yung magtutuwid sa inyo o hindi. Kasi lahat ng nasa isip ninyo, naghihanapan nyo ng loophole. Diba? China-challenge yung authority ko na parang wala kang karapatan magsalita, wala kang karapatan magsabi. Ganun ba talaga? Sa tingin mo ba, kaya mo ba ayusin yung sarili mo kung wala magsasabi sa'yo? Wala kang mentor, di ka nakikinig ng teacher mo, palyado ka pa sa trabaho mo, wala kang kaibigan? Oh. Sunog ka sa akin, dito titino ka. Bakit? Kasi kailangan mo yun. Kung walang magsasabi sa'yo ng mga bagay na sinasabi ko, di na ako magsasabi sa'yo. Diba? Kasi darating yung mundo, lahat ng tao makakaaway mo. One day, diba? Kahit ako, pero pag humingi ka ng advice, tutulungan pa rin kita. Bakit? Yun yung trabaho ko eh. Tuloy natin.
Alam niyo na yung gagawin ha, dabatik, luto dapat agad. Tayo na kaya ako nag-English para ipakitang papalag na kaya natin sumabay at lingwahin nila yung pambagibag. See, I just send a message to my fellow MCs after disaster, get these texts like NDRRMC. So, if the odds against me, they would never turn down. The only way I'd lose is if I choke my third round. Jai-ho!
Alright, second round, tignan natin gagawin ni Disaster, but I think yung second round ni Sac Maestro is very weak. Kailangan niya ng tapatan yung enerhiya na binigay ni Disaster, binigyan siya ng ganong energy, tapos yun lang yung ibibigay niya. Landslide na to pag binanatan pa siya ni Disaster.
Round 2, Disaster! Let's go!
I can't believe you used an Indian stereotype to try to battle me. But I ain't mad at you because when you were doing all of this shit based on how you look, it came off so naturally.
Okay.
Now, before I start with this fucking legendary round, I want to make an obvious observation. This man right here is Asian. But in his last battle, he rapped in Arabic. That's amazing. This motherfucker should get respect because he actually battled in my native language. Kind of. I mean, what's with the enunciation? It's cool you did that for us and all, but what the fuck were you saying? It's crazy. It's cool. I go where the stars go. So, since all you motherfuckers want to do this multilingual thing and be the real thing, but you're not though. So without any further ado, allow me to let these Tagalog bars go.
Okay.
Ang matalo mo ko ay malabo. Mas Pilipino pa ako sa'yo, tong pangako. Hold on. Ang matalo mo ko ay malabo. Mas Pilipino pa ako sa'yo, tong pangako. Literal na multilingwal, mga lengguwahe magkahalo. Bisag magbinisaya pa ako, dili mo rag mapilde pa ka na ako.
Alright.
Like that, huh, bitch? Let's go, Bungie! Let's go! I got a new one. Sing with me. Let's go, Addict, let's go! Go! Let's go, Addict, let's go!
Okay.
Do you know what rhymes with Sac Maestro? Pambansang Shabulero!
Okay.
He's watching Pornhub all day. He's a salsalero. Let's go, Addict, let's go. Pag nagarap, wala sa metro. Ang laki-laki lang yung pang-aneto, yung mukha mo parang Lego. Let's go, Addict, let's go. Do you see what we are doing to you over here, stupid? How are you from here and I learned how to rap you Tagalog before you did? Anong silbi ng pagiging tunay mo na artist? Kung laging kulang ka sa practice.
Tangina, sinog. Anong pagiging tunay mo na artist kung... Man. Nabaril na naman si Sac. Nausukan si Sac. Ay. Nagmistulang performance lang to ni Disaster. Walang makakuhang boto rito si Sac Maestro kahit isa. Wow.
Anong silbi ng pagiging tunay mo na artist? Kulang Laging kulang ka sa practice, ubod ka ng adik, puro ka lang tanglis, promise, kahit nakasabusay na mamansis. Yeah. Putangin na mo, sabu pa!
Nakakailan yun. Wow.
Man, that shit was crazy. You good? I'm sorry that was a chance wasted. You know I'm your good friend. I didn't mean to fucking smack the fuck out of your bracelet. Putang ina mo sa buo pa! Ha? Gago ka ba? Tanggang inalam, walaking alam, papauwiin na balibalakang. Hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Tanggang inalam, walaking alam, papauwiin na balibalakang. Ang dapat gawin sa pakinggan na lang. Pareho kayo ng banghani batang. Putang ina mo, batang!
Ay, shit. Naging iconic, na si Badang. Naging iconic filler na si Badang. Naging na siya. Yung parang, yung pangalan niya naging pang-hype na ng liga. Yung pangalang Badang naging tawag dito, exclamation. Kumbaga, yung parang sinasabi nila na sa idea na parang pag nagtatawag ka, parang yung pangalang Badang na yung pangsabi ng yung katulad nung ginagawa ni sino ba yung sikat na football player, na soccer player, si kalimutan pa, gumagawa siya, yung parang pag kinukuha mo yung atensyon ng mga tao, Badang! Pag Badang, automatic hiyawan yung mga tao. So, yung pangalan ni Badang yung naging pinaka-coined ng hiyawan. Kumbaga, instead na magsigawa, Badang na lang. Badang! Nasigawan yung mga tao. Big props na lang.
Papauwiin na balibalakang. Ang dapat gawin sa pakinggan na lang. Pareho kayo ng banghani batang.
Kaya sinuksunin at awal.
Putangin na mo, batang!
Gaga. Punta lang.
Listen here, batang. Ugali masagwa, manyakis malaswa. Ako ang karma mong bibigla, habang di ka handa para to sa anak ni Glock. Sa lahat ng beki sa bansa. Putang ina mo, Badang, ikaw ang tunay na bakla!
Okay lang.
Ikaw! Akala mo maangkas ka? Akala mo maangkas ka? Mas-cute ka pa sa tuta. Pag pinatay kita, tanggi na wala akong loot ka makukuha. Dahil ni Sharmuta, who set this battle up? You and your boy Hasbullah? But you want to rap in Arabic, ya Abu Sharmuta? Let me show you how. Allow me to give you 4 bars. خليني بلش باسمك يا برو. انت مايسترو شو انت؟ انت مايسترو الكنافه والجبنه مطلع بجسمك يا برو. انا مين؟ انا اللي نايك وجهك يا برو. انا مش بس نايك امك، انا نايك جدك وباي باي جدك يا برو. So that was just a couple of bars to let them all go. What I basically said was, kukanten ko buong pamilya mo. And I got 2 more words to go. If I can remember the motherfuckers though. Fucking remember the motherfuckers though. Fucking puke, nangina mo. Thank you for taking our
At second round, bibigay ko na kay Disaster. Very entertaining, maganda yung mga punchline, tumatatak siya. Ang ganda ng sinabi ng Disaster. Very nakakatuwa naman. Kaya lang matatapos na, sayang. Na-enjoy ko pa naman yung laban. Pagpasensyaan nyo na ako sa mga sinasabi ko, guys, na na hype din ako sa mga nangyayari. Tuloy natin. Huwag niyong kalimutan na mag-subscribe, i-like, i-share yung video natin. Tuloy natin. Shoutout kay Badang.
That was the hardest shit he ever had to do his whole life. So I'm 1 round down. Imagine me doing it for whole 3 rounds. This motherfucker nag-Bisaya Tagalog. Just earned your right of passage. But there's a certain disadvantage. Ba't sa battle ni Looney, mga verse na di Tagalogs? Ha? O mga verse na di Tagalogs? Ganun ako kalupit. I make them learn to speak our language para masabi mo lang kay Looney hindi siya worthy of the challenge.
Putang laki nun. Daan ang sinabi niya kasi nung kalaban niya si Looney, kung ano lang ginawa ni Disaster. Pero dito kay Zack Maestro, naganda siya kahit paano. Which is good. Tuloy natin.
Pa-Ingles ka na sa akin. Tsaka, alam niyo nung nag-rhyme sa Cruel Disaster? O lunatic bastard, nag-call ng puking dispatcher. Kumantot ng prostitute sa Subic sabay moves like Mick Jagger. Sabi nila yung mukhang kidnapper daw yung Bombay flip-topper. And when you see naman dressed, they said it's huge like King Badger. I'm just kidding. Your league is named GTX. Bunch of mid-tier vets. Bunch of mid-tier vets. Dinosaur MCs, you will see Ines and a real T-Rex. You did a big events, but you seem real stressed. Now you're squatting over here, are you 3GS?
Wow!
Ito gagaling, you have 120 battles. Dude, I can't believe that you are not fatigued. You are not MC, you are a human battle league. 120 battles, putang ina, so efficient. And you chose Zack Maestro because I am the most consistent.
Yeah, right.
But damn, I admire you for your commitment. But this, you need to stop. Haven't you noticed every league that's been on went bankrupt, they all dropped. Just like King of the Dot, Sunugan, don't flop. You battle everywhere but still can't get to flip top. Cause that's my enigma. He saw the bad intentions. You do bad in business, thus you are a bad investment. So lose. I have a question. How come you couldn't see? You brought this bad luck. You trying to sabotage PSP? So I say this literally.
Ang ganda ng dismantle ni Zack Maestro sa bawat sa bawat linya niya kasi yung pagkakasabi niya lahat ng tinutungtungan na Disaster nalulugi from KOTD sa iba't ibang mga klase ng mga sunugan, King of basta lahat ng mga battle kasi parang gusto niya sabihin parang expensive ka, hindi ka maganda sa business kasi nalulugi yung mga parang ganun yung sinasabi niya. So ngayon dinala ka dito ni Looney kasi dahil si Looney 'di ba isa sa mga parang nilaban ka kay Looney. So parang si Looney nakatapat mo tapos nagbukas ng pinto dito sa Pilipinas. Ngayon parang Looney dinala mo ba siya rito para malugi naman yung PSP. Parang ganun yung sinasabi ni Zack Maestro. Very profound.
I hope you take it literally when I say he's killing the game. Ruined everything just to live up to his name. It's insane that you can't predict the outcome of your action. He's literally a disaster. You expect good things to happen. Just imagine, i-introduce mo sa mga chicks itong rapper. Ito po si Looney, ito po si Smugglers, tapos ito nga pala po si Disaster. Looney, si Smuggler, ito nga pala si Disaster. Tangin na, di ka ba nagsawa maging negative at puro anger? Disaster with a Z, ano kasi Lance Jasper?
Okay.
Oh, Lance Jasper. But back to the...
Si Lance Jasper, si Lanceta yun eh. Lance Jasper. Lanceta.
Back to the real issue and all that matters. To me, it's not okay to talk about money, plus there is an NDA. Round trip tickets from LA means they gave you quadruple pay. Aba ako nagkantabulol na para sa extra 50K. Pinoy nga naman.
Wow! 4 times, sobra-sobra yung binayad kay Disaster, makarating lang rito sa PSP. Tapos yung makukuha lang ni Sak Maestro, wala. Kasi yung accommodation pa, di ba? Hotel. Papasyal pa si Disaster. Di ba? Ang daming, parang yung talent fee niya sobra-sobra, kasi yung kay Sak Maestro, wala siya makakakuha. Parang bonus lang ng 50K, parang gano'n. Mahal din kasi yung ticket guys talaga eh. Ang ticket dito, mga 2 grand, papunta sa Pilipinas, balikan pa yun. Di ba? Kaya nga ako, kahit ako minsan, nag-iisip ako kung uuwi pa ba akong Pilipinas, tapos ang mahal-mahal ng ticket, di ba? Ganun. Eh, may binabayaran ako. Ang maganda, yung kotse ko, tsaka yung motor ko bayad. Di ba? Tapos, ang binabayaran ko lang room. Pero dito lang naman ako sa studio din minsan. Guys, hindi ako wala talaga akong time. Bihira ako magpahinga talaga ng sobrang pahinga. Nung nagagawa ng mga tao na 8 hours na sleep, wala akong ganun eh. Wala akong leisure sa ganun. Pag nandito ka sa California, especially pag may sarili kang business, tapos may trabaho ka pa, ang hirap nun. Tuloy natin.
Kami na yung bahala. Pinoy ang babait sa mga dayuhan, pero ang lupit sa kapwa. Deserve the Apex yung 500K. Woo! Pinakita, ang bata. Habang ako, hindi pa rin Manila rin, kasi nga, Bisaya. Ayoko magmakaawa. But I think it's kind of funny. When you're in the third world, everybody needs the money.
Yep.
I fuck up half my battles, but the people still don't love me. Why you over here speaking Tagalog because you're not respected in your own country?
Okay.
Yeah, he's not. So consider yourself lucky. Yeah, we are the locals, but we keep battle rap alive, and that's the reason why it's global. We're on top of battle rap, not because we're advanced, not because of the MCs. We're number 1 because of the fans.
Okay.
Yeah, so stop making demands. He learned Tagalog, but all the while, he spent 3 months living here. You should have spent that time with your child. Yeah, your shit is wild. Spit bars na murag si Looney. Battle rap, bet, but to a father, you're a rookie. And even my daughter thinks you're pussy. It's coming full cycle. I send my kids through high school. Happy childhood, I'm their idol. You want to be battle rap savior like Jesus with disciples? But the real ones know that real father would write the Bible. Bitch, you need shit more than I do.
Ang ganda nun, parang ginamit yung kalagayan niya bilang isang ama. Tapos yung pinaka-punchline niya, kahit sa, kahit yung Biblia sinulat ng Father. Ang tawag din kasi sa Diyos Father, di ba? Tuloy natin.
You need shit more than I do. At 40 years old, battle rap is still the only shit that you know. Yeah. It's because he's moving too slow, left his beautiful home. Got your wife and baby crying as they look at you go. It's true and it shows.
Wow, that's too deep yung personal niya. Yung parang yung anak mo at asawa mo hungry daw tapos ikaw umaalis-alis lang.
Disaster left the throne to pursue his selfish goals because throughout the years you've never grown. Congrats on your achievements on that battle league you own, but you should be battling at home when you have a family of your own. Now he traveled here alone. Yeah, he traveled here alone. Act like it's a friendly visit. But you try to sell the American dream through this exhibit. This, I'm wide awake, I can see right through the gimmick. It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to live it. Yeah, he predicted. He predicted what we were trying to show us. Hollywood, showbiz. California is bogus. The middle class have now become the homeless. Yeah, a lot of business owners close their doors because of the vultures. Too much crime, greedy politicians, and I blame the voters. Because you're hopeless. And if you notice, there's commotion in the oceans. Any moment, Chinese soldiers might come swarming in like locusts. Because they know that we're the future. So be resilient, focus. Stay ahead, because the next gen is resting on our shoulders. So exterminate these roaches before the infestation. Infiltrating y'all invade and couldn't handle the inflation. But this can exhale its vacation. These connects are rear naked. Disconnect and dislocate, and this is neck in dislocation. Yeah, blatant exploitation.
Ganda ng pagkakagawa niya, neck is dislocate, yung parang leeg niya dito sa lokasyon na to. Ang gandang paggamit ng wordplay.
But your shit is out of control. The city of...
Hindi na-appreciate yung niya kasi medyo intense na yun. Kaya yung mga tao nakikinig talaga kasi intense yung mensahe na binibigay ni Sac Maestro.
Angels now a city of lost souls. This shit was foretold. Yeah, you did your thing. But I'm still collecting souls like a big boy chain. So bang, eat around through the motherfucking mouth. Started from the casting couch and send this bitch to wilding out. Y'all put a large amount of money in his bank account. You already know what I'm about, motherfucker, classic bout. I'm here just for the crowd. It's a motherfucking house. Bisaya, say it loud, Filipino, laging proud. From the vow, may the vow, represent for me the now. Expect the past to be the future, but I always
I think that's the hardest round ni Sac Maestro. Pero tignan natin yung gagawin ng Disaster. Ganda yung Naghahanap si Sac Maestro ng way para mabigyan niya pa ng intensity yung pag-deliver niya. Nakita ko yung aggression doon, and at the same time yung pagtaas ng intensity, pero sanay talaga, tulad nga na sinabi ni Disaster, kailangan mo talaga mag-practice. And you know, si Sac Maestro wala masyadong practice, so hindi niya ma-express pa. Pero I think tama naman yung ginawa niya doon kasi, pero makikita mo yung intensity na ginagawa ni Disaster kasi praktisado siya. Yun yung buhay talaga ng Disaster Battle MC.
Very good round.
Not enough.
But it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Now, I think you thought I was going to keep going. Hey, Sac. Maestro, my friend. Right here. Now, I know you thought I'm going to keep going crazy on you, but let's try something different. Because he's right. All people seem to do is come up with bars about his drug addiction, so I want to see you rebuttal this then. Now, for the crowd, if these verses seem like they're lacking structure in them and the punch is missing, it's because I'm willing to sacrifice the substance in it to address his real abuse of substances since the others didn't. Because people make fun of you in battles, but this ain't funny, is it? Because you really struggle with this. It's sad to see someone of your talent and caliber have to succumb to this because you're a role model to tons of children. Yeah, and you fully open about smoking meth in your battles, and the problem is you keep on fucking winning. See, when a young, impressionable Filipino kid sees you as a functional drug addict, that's how he becomes the victim.
Wow.
Because you throwing him a yacht party in this.
Ang galing ng pagkakasabi ni Disaster. Doon parang ginagamit mo yung pag-a-addict mo tapos sinasabi mo sa mga tao na nagpa-function ka, functioning drug addict. Meron kasing functioning na drug addict, may functioning na depressed na, may ganun kasi. Na nagpa-function ka kahit drug addict ka. So parang kailangan mo pa rin mag-addict para mag-function ka. Yung sinasabi dito ni Disaster. Ang laking bagay nun.
Same ocean that you sunk your ship in. Look, kids, I want you all just to listen. This whole Sac Maestro act he has here is not real. It's just an image. When you see him up here stuttering and fucking up his shit, that's the real him. That's the drug life and what ends up coming with it. He doesn't get it. He doesn't...
Shit, ang ganda na sinabi doon ni Disaster. Yung mga part na nag-messed up siya, yung parang mga part na nagkakamali siya, na nagkakalat siya, yun yung tunay na Sac Maestro. Yung mga bagay na magagandang napapakita niya, yun yung bagay na nakadrug siya. Nagpa-function lang kasi siya ng maayos pag nagda-drug siya kasi wala siyang sariling control sa sarili niya. Yun yung sinasabi ni Disaster. Kailangan niyang gumamit nun para mag-function siya. Di ba ang laking bagay nun, guys? Very advanced theory yun. Ituloy natin.
Understand the power of words and what we give them. They're looking up to him when if they do, they gonna either wind up in a casket or end up in prison. And who's gonna bail them out? Sac Maestro's gonna bail them out, no shit.
The guy that took the bail money from Enigma with Lanceta and smoked it. Yeah, I'm glad I got this chump's attention, or I'm gonna have to put this little Asian bitch in a Kimura like Russell Simmons. He's in Lux's DMs begging her to come and kick it, but she doesn't listen because no one wants to fuck a little chubby midget with a 1-inch dick, bitch. You can't do nothing with it. You try to grab it with your hand, it curls up and goes back in your fucking stomach and your nuts go with it. You got a fucking mangina. You're one eyebrow Sharpie away from being a fat hyena. You look like a pissed off Filipino fisherman who just wants to attack China. Man, you look like you look like you already done. You look like soon as this battle is done, you about to go get spun. You little back alley town scum, you little hand-me-down bum. Where you even get this weak-ass rapping style from? They got me all the way out here in the...
Man, he's done. Sak Maestro is done. Bonus round na lang tong third round. Kahit nagwala pa si Sak Maestro sa third round, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's too much. Disaster is too much.
Along the boat battling with Manny Pacquiao's son. The illegitimate, illiterate, glassed-out, cracked-out one. What are you, fucking dumb? Gago ka ba? You gotta be watching too many URL battles to think I believe you with a gun. Boy, you just a low IQ. Yeah, type of dude that don't like you but won't fight you. Always talking about his imaginary, how he's gonna run up and hit me with the bolt rifle. Soon as I walked in his living room, his mom saw me and she was like, "Welcome to our home, idol. Would you like to try some sisig? Would you like to try some pancit? What would you like to eat? Please take the shoes off your feet." Bro, your shit is fucking garbage. You need way more than that to beat me, boy. Your shit is weak. You look like the little kids in Manila running around.
Binastos-bastos lang siya ng disaster dito, guys. Hindi pa kasi nakuha ng Pilipino yung ganyang klase ng guys eh. Pagbastusan talaga. Every voice na lalabas sa bibig mo kailangan pambabastos. Kaya punong-puno yung rounds ni Disaster. Dito kasi sa Pilipinas kasi meron kasi kayo na stigma na kailangan matalinghaga, maganda pa yung pagkakamultis. May nagpapauso kasi dyan eh. Tignan nyo, yung ginagawa ni Disaster. Walang masyadong multis, walang masyadong direkta na agad. Sana may natutunan kayo dyan, guys. Hindi ko alam kung sino-sino yung mga artist kasi sa Pilipinas na ganto-ganto pa. Kailangan maging ganto. May standard pa kayo. Tignan nyo yung ginagawa ni Disaster. Bastusan kung bastusan talaga. Matuto kayo sa ganyan, guys. Kaya yung mga mismong fans ng Flip Top, fans ng PSP, nag-aaway-aaway. Okay, so maraming multis. Nag-hologram na ganito. Tanga na, ganda ng metaphor. Ito na kasi yung bagong meta. Babastusin na kayo na Disaster. Ganyan talaga dapat. Nakikita nyo naman, guys. Sana may natutunan kayo. Kaya tanggalin nyo sa utak ninyo yung mga imagination ninyo na hype-hype ninyo sa paborito ninyong artist. Kaya nga like ko sinasabi, guys eh. Hindi ko inaatake yung mga favorite artist ninyo. Lagi nyo nang isipin talaga. Pag sa rap battle, diba? Iba talaga yun. Tuloy natin.
Around barefoot in the middle of the street trying to sell me those retarded looking long ass little trains. Yo, motherfucker, he has you up in Gilda, bro. You guys are in one bedroom like 25 deep. And it's hard for you and your homies to take a shit because that's where all of you sleep. Boy, you grew up using a straw mat for your sheets. Your father wears a top hat made of leaves. Why do you...
Di ba binabastos pati yung kalagayan niya sa buhay? Ay, no, guys.
Dude, yes, with your mouth when you talk back and you speak. You look like you got your jaw cracked, but really you just been on crack for weeks. Go to bed, loser! If I could give you any advice, I would have said you should have slept sooner. You're such an abusive meth user. Redman got jealous of you, sir.
Okay.
But look at you, your body is brittle. I could probably drop you if I popped you with a Skittle. You got this awkward bobblehead that's always on a swivel. Bitch, you look like Super Mario when he's little.
Puta kayo talaga ito ng disaster. Ang hirap mag, ano guys, ang hirap mag-i-translate ng mga sinasabi ng disaster kasi walang mga equivalent na words yung mga sinasabi, nakakatawa na.
I'm trying to rebuttal the Shabu shit.
Katulad ng Skittles, iba, swivel, mga ganun, mga words kasi yan dito. Yung Skittles yung parang, ano yun pagkain, parang chicheria, yung parang candy na ano.
Bitch, deal with it. Do that for your kids instead. Because you sitting in front of them and crippling your health. And you can't fucking blame anybody because you did this shit to yourself. You always trying to point the finger at everybody else instead of dealing with the cards you were dealt. Funny how you look like Juan Luna, but you can't come out here and paint a good picture of yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah. And you know, you're talented, bro. You know how to draw yourself. But it's crazy because you still can't accurately draw yourself. You're bottom shelf. You look like...
You're talented kasi kaya mong i-drawing yung sarili mo. Yung drawing, pero ginamit yung draw yung parang ilabas. Diba? Hugutin yung sarili mo. Parang
a
gano'n.
retarded elf. You battle on PSP because you ain't got no wealth. You robbed Enigma for the bail money when he's the only one that offered help. If that's your way of getting on, you should just off yourself. You can never get a battle with a guy like me, so I have to step up like Cheddar Bob and give you the shot myself. Yeah. The truth is, Zach, you're actually a good dude. And I fuck with you. But you're a liar. And I can judge you based off the...
Guys, pag sinabing I fuck with you, yung parang pakikisamahan kita. Yan, ganun. Meron kasi mga words na ginagamit dito na parang intense, katulad na sinasabi, you're nasty. You're nasty, parang hindi yun ibig sabihin na parang nasty ka. Hindi yun negative, positive yun. Oh, you're nasty. Ibig sabihin, masyado kang maangas. Okay naman, pag narinig mo, oh, you're bad. Parang sinasabi ng mga Pilipino, oh, you're bad. Hindi naman ako bad. Parang ganun. Hindi, pag sinabing you're bad, ibig sabihin na parang mahusay ka. Ginagamit din yung negative words para sa positive na na idea. Tapos meron naman yung sinasabi nila na I fuck with you, na parang yeah, makikisama ako sa iyo, sasabay ako sa iyo, sasamahan kita. O kaya naman pag sinabi nilang don't fuck with me, parang ganoon, iba rin yun, parang negative naman yun. Tuloy natin, guys.
Actions you've done prior, because you manipulate some of your homies for drugs so you can get money out them, and then you start acting funny as soon as you come around them. Look, fuck all the personals, because I ain't come here to do that when I'm dissing you. I'm here to start rebuilding you, beating your ass, and uplifting you, because you got a future, bro. You can still fix this, dude. In life, when you die, you're not always judged by your actions. Sometimes you judge by what you actually didn't do. So if I belittle you, it's not because you were...
Sabi niya, minsan hindi ka naman hinuhusgahan sa kung ano yung mga sa action mo. Minsan hinuhusgahan ka sa mga bagay na hindi mo pa ginagawa. Kasi pwede mo naman gawin, ba't di mo ginagawa, di ba?
A little dude, which is true, but it's because of how I think of you. Because the places you put yourself in today determine the strength in you. And that's the sad truth. That you're just a shell of a man who has everybody's attention, but deep down you're still an empty dude. And you look like a lesbian too. And that's the heavy truth that I should have told you sooner, Junior. So even though you're going to leave this battle as the loser, at least you're going to still have a future and not have to be like the average crackhead abuser who has to pick apart inactive computers so he can buy a brand new batch of Shabu, sir. That's you. That's you. You're leaving behind a legacy of a recipe for methamphetamines and death eventually. They telling me if I could whip his ass on the stage is what they telling me. But I'm a man of God, so how could I be scared of an enemy who's running on fake energy? They say the meth is the gateway to the devil when he speaks. So that's the reason why I'm going to execute him so heavenly. So everybody, I want you to bow your head with me. Heavenly Father, I pray that you bless him with your armor. Please protect him and give him some better karma. I know he wants some money to buy some Shabu right now. Please don't let him steal my charger. Lord, recently I heard that you had him introduced to a new guy. He had him met a barber, and he cut his hair for him. We're not making fun of him, God. I just want you to know I only say this because I care for him. I want him to know that even though I'm his opponent, I can still be there for him. So I ask you, Lord, why is Sack Maestro giving me all these stairs for when you're up there already preparing the stairs for him? Yeah. Amen.
Oo, sa tingin ko nakuha na ni ni Disaster yung first all 3 rounds. Kasi mas sa tingin ko mas exact, mas puno, mas hindi lang siya convincing pero controversial din yung estilo niya dito na ginawa niya. Yung mga sinabi niya. Ganun pa man, I'm not taking away anything from Sak Maestro. Sa tingin ko ginawa niya yung best niya, but energy wise, tapos maraming punchline talaga, Disaster talaga. But kung sa iba itatapat si Sak Maestro at ganun yung performance niya, sa tingin ko mayroon talagang mailalabas si Sak Maestro. Other than that, Disaster all 3 rounds. Imposible may makuhang boto si Sak. Pero kung meron man, siguro appreciation na lang yun.
Judges! Pangil sa pangil, Sak Maestro versus Disaster. We have 4 judges that voted, and the vote of the judges
Apat
is
lang?
3, 1, 4, Disaster!
I fucking love you motherfuckers. Thank you. This has been a crazy experience to me. I know it's hard with the language barrier, but I tried as much as I can, and thank you for being receptive to my shit. Yo, I fuck with this guy heavy. I want you guys to know too, like, preparing for this, I felt like he was a really genuine dude and he deserved this fucking battle. He did amazing. To me, the battle is close as fuck and there's no real winner. Let's go. Disaster, legendary.
Pagpagupot pa si Sak Maestro, pero okay lang yan. Ganun na lang pala guys, hindi ko napahabayan kasi obvious naman eh. Lahat naman tayo siguro nakita naman na talagang panalo si Disaster. Ganun pa man, kung meron man ako nasabi na hindi maganda at na kasakit ng damdamin nyo, kalimutan nyo na lang siguro yun. At pagpasensyaan nyo na lang ako. Kasi alam ko may mga sasabihin ako na hindi nyo pa kagad matatanggap. It will take some time para ma-absorb ninyo, maintindihan ninyo. Kung titingnan niyo siya ng may malawak at open mind, then it could be. Pero kung hindi, wala eh. Ganun talaga guys eh. Magagalit lang kayo sa akin. Dagdag na naman kayo sa haters ko. Pero gusto ko malaman ninyo syempre na pag kung kaaway ninyo yung buong mundo, ako yung best friend ninyo. Ako lang makikinig sa inyo na kahit nagagalit ako, pinagagalitan ko kayo. Pag humingi kayo ng tulong at advice, nandun ako para sa inyo. Kasi yun yung trabaho ko guys eh. Regardless gaano kasama yung sinasabi ninyo sa akin, pag kailangan nyo ng tulong, makapag-desisyon at mabago yung buhay ninyo at maayos yung problema ninyo, behavior man o hindi, yun yung trabaho ko. Sa akin kayo lumapit. Ganun pa man guys, maraming salamat. Bibigyan ko siguro to ng siguro 10 siguro. Kasi maganda, very entertaining, tas maraming nangyayari. Big props kay Sak Maestro, napakahusay din. But I think siguro nakulong siya sa idea na kailangan niya talagang maganda. Pero sa tingin ko, mas gusto ko pa rin yung relax na preparadong Sak Maestro. Sa tingin ko, pinuwersa niya eh. Kaya ganun yung kinalabasan ng sulat niya. Pero mas maganda pa rin pag hindi niya pinapwersa. Tandaan niyo yung laban niya kay Zaki at laban niya kay Zero Hour. Ang gaganda nun. So, yun yung mga bagay na mga laban ni Sak Maestro na sa tingin ko na kahit hindi niya pinersa yung preparasyon niya. Dahil relax yung pag-iisip niya, mas marami siyang ideyang na ibibigay. Although napaganda ng third round ni Sak Maestro, it's still not enough. Ganun pa man guys, maraming salamat. Sana may natutunan kayong lahat dahil marami ako natutunan dito sa laban na to. Galingan nyo sa lahat ng bagay na gusto nyo gawin sa buhay ninyo, sa pamilya, mga kaibigan nyo, mga taong nakapaligid sa inyo, tigit sa lahat, magdasal kayo palagi. Plan motive nga pala ng good bag po, ingat kayong lahat dyan at huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe. Peace out.